Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This is going to be board system test 35 with the Lite MS-5UD fire alarm system. So let's go ahead and get started. First notification appliance on today's system is the Siemens UMHU-MCS-R horn strobe. This device is set on 75 candela and we'll be doing code 3. We still have the system sensor CO1224T carbon monoxide detector, nothing changed with that. If we follow the conduit up, brings us to a system sensor 2400-TH smoke and heat detector. For our second notification appliance, we have a Simplex 4903-9426 True Alert horn strobe. This device is set on fixed 75 candela, and we'll be doing code 3. Still the Firelight 8880 fire alarm annunciator, nothing has changed with that, and the system is normal. If we move down, we still have the system sensor RTS2 key test station. And below that, we have two pull stations. On the left, we have an Ames SP1, and on the right, we have a Cerberus Powertronics MSI-20B. Moving down, we still have the system sensor D4120 duct detector. Many of you already know this by now, but it's always important to include this. For this test, I will be disconnecting the AC power from this panel and just running off batteries. This is not to code by any means, but again, this is just for a demo system. The reason that I'm doing this is because I'm going to be using Simplex and Siemens devices, which usually run off DC power, and this panel outputs FWR. However, if you run on batteries, that does output DC power. This is not up to code by any means, but again, this is only being done because this is a demo fire alarm system. Alright, to start with today's test, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Cerberus Powertronics pull station. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The alarm is silenced. Strobes will continue to flash. There is audible silence on both of these devices. For our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate the smoke detector by just spraying some smokes. Here we go. This should be enough. Should go off any second now. And the alarm is silenced. I will now go ahead and reset the pull station. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and insert my Allen key. I'm going to begin turning it. Alright, there's the inside. And now I'm just going to push it back into place and then lock it back up. This reset's very similar to a Firelight BG10. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but it's okay. Making it work. All right, just like that. And now I'll go into the main fire alarm control panel and hit system reset. To finish off today's test, I'm going to go ahead and activate this key operator only pull station. Now this is very different from a regular pull station because again, it doesn't have the pull handle. You actually have to open it up. Traditional ones will have the dual action or just a handle. But this one is just key operator only, so you can only operate it with the key. That's the only way. These are very common, but there are different variations. Like this is one that was made by Simplex at one point. If I had to guess, this one is probably a little bit newer than this one, but I could be wrong about that. These aren't very common, and the only time you'll really see them are in places where you do not want people pulling the alarm. For example, in like a correctional facility where there might be people that might want to pull the alarm, there's actually no fire, and you want to prevent that, you'd use one of these pull stations. Some may argue, you know, why wouldn't you install STI stoppers? I just think it's just better to have something like this because then you don't have to put in all those stoppers. It's more effective to just do it this way. Obviously, the staff of the building would actually have a key and they'd be able to activate it, and hopefully they would be taught how to activate it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but again, it's important that everybody knows how to activate it. All right, to finish off today's test, I'll go ahead and activate this pull station. So here we go. The alarm is solved. And again, the strobes will continue to flash because again, we do have audible silence. Nothing to reset here because again, we just opened and closed it. There's no handle or anything like with this pull station where you actually have to reset something. So all you have to do is reset the main fire alarm control panel. So go ahead and open the door and hit system reset. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. And I will see you in the next video.